They laugh when you start. They doubt you. They underestimate you. They watch you quietly, waiting for you to fail so they can say they knew you weren't going to make it. But success has one rule most people never learn. The journey is silent. The revenge is loud, and the loudest revenge is success itself. Today I'm going to show you why the world laughs at you now, and why you must build in silence, until you rise so high that the same people who mocked you can't even reach your shadow. People don't laugh because you're incapable. They laugh because your ambition reminds them of their own failures. When you start something meaningful, a business, a transformation, a comeback, you expose the truth they've been hiding. They quit. You didn't. They settled. You refused. They accepted the life handed to them. You want to build the one you choose. Mockery is their shield, their way of protecting their ego. Because if you succeed, it means they could have succeeded too, but they didn't try. So they laugh, not at you, but at the part of themselves they abandoned. Greatness is not built in the spotlight. It's built in early mornings, late nights, and in the quiet hours where nobody is watching. The most powerful growth is invisible. Nobody sees you reading when others scroll. Nobody sees you grinding while they sleep. Nobody sees you becoming disciplined. Nobody sees you rejecting distractions. Nobody sees the sacrifices. Nobody sees the war you fight with yourself. That's why silence is a superpower. When you grow privately, you remove opinions, noise, pressure, and judgment from your path. You become untouchable, focused, unstoppable. Everything powerful in nature grows silently. Roots, muscles, storms, mountains. You are no different. Build quietly, grow relentlessly. Let the results speak for you. When you build in silence, you activate a psychological advantage that few people experience. Nobody sees you coming. While they're busy gossiping, judging, laughing, you're leveling up. They think you're stagnant, but you're evolving. They think you're doing nothing, but you're preparing. They think you've given up, but you're plotting the comeback. Silence hides your strategy, protects your goals, prevents sabotage, and frees you from expectations. And when you finally break through the surface, the transformation looks sudden. It shocks them. It confuses them. It scares them. They wonder how you did it and where it came from. It came from silence, from discipline, from consistency hidden behind closed doors. Your rise will feel instant to them, but you'll know it was years of silent work. Every laugh, every insult, every doubt can become fuel. Their disbelief is proof that you're aiming higher than they can see. Their jokes reveal their fear of your potential. Let their laughter harden you. The world is never threatened by who you are now. Keep that version of you hidden. Let him become powerful, skilled, disciplined. Your existence will prove everything. They laugh because your attempt reminds them they never tried. It reveals their insecurities, not your limitations. They're really laughing at their own fear of pursuing theirs. When they laugh at your silence, their jokes are masks. Their laughter is a shield. Deep down, they know you had the courage to do what they couldn't. You don't need motivation anymore. You don't need hype. You wake up early because you said you would. You stay consistent because the future you're building requires it. Anyone can want success, talk about success, pretend they're on the path. When results are invisible, discipline builds empires, not out of anger but out of clarity. Their mockery is a sign you're breaking out of their comfort zone. Use it. Let their doubt sharpen you. Let their underestimation turn into your advantage. It's threatened by who you could become. Let him grow in the dark, and when you're ready, you won't need to announce anything or prove anything. People don't laugh at you because you're failing. Mockery is a mirror. When they laugh at your dreams, when they laugh at your discipline, they're hiding from the fact they have none. It's because they're terrified of facing their own thoughts. Their sarcasm is protection, not against you, but against themselves. There comes a moment when progress stops being emotional and becomes mechanical. You don't need inspiration. You operate on discipline. You work in silence because it's necessary. Discipline separates the dreamers from the achievers. But only the disciplined walk it when no one is watching, when the journey is lonely, and the progress slow. Excuses destroy them. Momentum is invisible at first. You don't notice it building. You don't feel the growth immediately. You don't see the transformation happening in real time. But one day, you wake up and everything is different. You think differently. You move differently. You choose differently. You react differently. You no longer sabotage yourself. You no longer waste your time. You no longer chase validation. You no longer fear judgment. Your silence created momentum. a force so strong that nothing around you can slow it down. People will try to tempt you, distract you, provoke you, pull you back into the noise. But once you've built quiet momentum, detached from their world, found your path forward, you become unstoppable. Silence becomes your engine. Discipline becomes your fuel. Momentum becomes your armor. There is a moment in every journey when you realize you've passed them. The people who laughed, you've surpassed them. The ones who doubted, you've surpassed them. Not because you were better or smarter, but because you kept going while they stayed still. You grew, they repeated. You evolved, they recycled. You sacrificed, they avoided. You improved, they remained the same. And that's when you realize you were never competing with them. You were competing with the version of yourself that refused to settle. That's the real victory. In the end, success doesn't make the loudest sound. Silence does. Silence holds meaning. Discipline, mastery, control, transformation, and revenge. You started alone, walked alone, fell alone, rebuilt alone, suffered alone, and rose alone. And now you stand on a level noise could never reach. You don't need to announce anything. You don't need to argue. You don't need to prove anyone wrong. Your presence speaks for you. Your results speak for you. Your evolution speaks for you. They laughed at the beginning, but they'll be silent at the end. And their silence will be the loudest applause you ever receive.